In this example, we have a recursive sequence, and it's defined by an 2an minus 1 minus 2an minus 2 plus an minus 3. And we are given that a4 is equal to negative 26. We're given that a5 is equal to negative 44. And we're given that a6 is equal to negative 36. So to start off, I'm going to look at a6. What we need to do is we need to find a1, a2, and a3. This is what we're tasked with. All right, so if I know that a6 is equal to negative 36, I know that when n is equal to 6, a6 is equal to negative 36, so that we can use this with our term an. So I'm going to bring this down here. I know that n is 6, so I'm going to have a6 is equal to 2a5, and that's a5 because it says 2an minus 1, and n minus 1 is 5 because we're doing n is 6 right now. And then we have 2 times a4 plus a3, and this is a6, so we know all of this is equal to 36. So since we're given that a5 is 44, or negative 44, I have that 2 times negative 44 minus 2 times a4, which we know is negative 26. And we have plus a3. We know all that is equal to 36. So what we have here is an equation that I can use to solve for a3. So when we solve for a3, we get 0. Now we are going to repeat that process using n as 5. So I have a5, which we know is equal to negative 44. And since I know n is 5, we're going to have 2 times a4 minus 2 times a3 plus a2. And all this is equal to negative 44. So I have everything I need to solve for a2 now. So I know what a4 is. a4 is negative 26. I know that a3 is 0 because we just found that. And when I solve that for a2, I get that a2 is equal to 8. All right, now we just have to find a1. So now I'm going to use a4, n is equal to 4. So when n is equal to 4, we have that a4 is equal to 2 times a3 minus 2a2 plus a1, and that's all equal to negative 26, which we were given a4 is equal to negative 26. So we have everything we need now to solve for a1. So I'm going to plug all that information in. So I have 2, and we said a3 was 0, minus 2 times a2, which we know is 8, plus a1 is equal to negative 26. So I have everything I need to solve for a1. And when I do that, I get that a1 is equal to negative 10. So we just found our first 3 terms. We have a1 is equal to negative 10, a2 is equal to 0, and a3, oh, whoops, I wrote that wrong. I wrote that backwards. a3 is equal to 0, and a2 is equal to 8.